LimeWire destroyed PCs, but no one's talking about it. Can you believe this? Nobody's talking about it. Not one. Why isn't anyone talking about this? My PC was destroyed. Hewlett-Packard, forget about it. Acer, no way. Don't even talk about Compaq.
Well, here we look. I really needed to listen to Untitled by Simple Plan. What's my other option?
I don't know, but the option is, hey everyone, welcome to the Splousched Studios 2020 New Year's special. If you recall last year, we announced this would be our last special, and it is going to be the last special ever. We've done this for 10 years, and this is really it. We are done. Kushner Real Estate has bought the studio. We got a good chunk of cash, but there's also some legal troubles involved, and we can't talk about all the details, but Splousched Studios is an apartment complex. So as a result, we have people living here, and they are getting really pissed at us. So this is it. We're done. Any thoughts? Don't care. See you soon. We're gonna do Splousched.
A little pitchy.
That was pitchy.
It's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Yeah.
If you type rat eating a cinnamon bun into Google, the second image that pops up is Pete Buttigieg.
If you're working along with me, make sure you're in the directory on your hard disk containing the DOS utilities and the learning system files, and your screen is showing a C prompt. If your PC has 2 floppy drives, make sure the learning system diskette is in drive A and that your screen is showing an A prompt. Pause the tape now if you need time to get ready.
Why do all these kids just talk about Roblox and Fortnite?
I mean, how else are you supposed to get a girlfriend?
I don't know. I mean, all they do. Do you play Roblox? Do you play Fortnite? I don't play Roblox. I don't play Fortnite.
Well, some of them play the Minecraft, too.
That's true. You know, I believe they came out with a series of Minecraft Legos, and to me that just seems like Lego. It's like Legos are already taking things that are three-dimensional and have other shapes to them and making them ridgy and boxy, and I feel like Minecraft is just boxes. So what's the point of doing a Lego set?
Well, here's the thing. I know a lot of people really like doing what's popular and just following along with what everyone else is doing, but me personally, I am a Mega Bloks man. Always have been, always will be.
Is it because you can break them easier when you get into fits?
Honestly, yeah.
Because they snap?
I feel like sometimes I just need to take out my anger. I think as we all do in healthy ways. And the best way to do that, honestly, is with your Mega Bloks.
All right.
But here's the thing about Mega Bloks as well.
What's the thing about Mega Bloks?
They're cheaper.
Yeah.
You can just go out to the store and buy some more for like half the price as Legos. So you snap them in half, you just get some more.
Or you can melt them down and make soup.
Yes, you can. And because it's Mega Bloks, which are mega reinforced, if you swallow Mega Bloks soup, it will actually coat your insides with superpowers.
I feel like you could 3D print with Mega Bloks.
I think so too.
If you melt down the soup,
Yeah.
you could 3D print. Keep it tuned here. Splousched Studios 2020 New Year's special. This is the last special ever. So, we're sorry. But this guy's been here since day one. He's been here through the best of times and the worst of times. So we're going to keep going on with that. You all at home can write to us and send us some feedback or some money because we owe creditors a lot. Yeah. So
I know I do.
On that note, we're going to keep thinking about this. We're going to keep thinking about Roblox and Mega Bloks and doing the Fortnite dance, you know, skip, skip, burn, burn, skip, skip, burn, burn. And do more of that later. See ya.
Let's suppose you need to give a copy of your work to your boss. Or you want to copy a document so you can work on it and still have the original unchanged. In this section, we will learn how to copy a file or groups of files from one disk to another, or to the same disc under a different name.
Well, Ben, here we are again. What do we need to discuss this year and let the audience know what they need to know?
You're acting like you don't know. Look, you high maintenance piece of filth.
Guilty as charged.
You go to the BP, you go to the Amico, you go and you go up and you say, fill it with premium, please. What is that?
That I do.
What is that?
That I do. It's good car maintenance. It's good car
Yeah,
maintenance.
it's, you know what? It's a good way to make yourself seem like a capitalist pig.
It's also because I'm a premium person.
Yeah, yeah, you bet. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Dude, do not destroy my tape, all right? This is a great tape. I love this tape.
Listen.
Listening.
It's times like this where, a lot of time I'm like, oh, I can't believe it's the last special. It's times like this where I'm like, thank the whatever deity you believe in, thank that because I never have to sit here with you again. You sitting here talking about your premium gas, you're talking about your filth, talking about I've been sitting here since 2012.
I will miss this. I will miss this. Come here, bring it in.
Oh.
So of all the years,
Yeah.
we're hitting the end
Yeah.
of the decade, perhaps more than a decade.
Guys,
Yeah.
it was sold.
Stop.
I couldn't control it. I couldn't control it. Deneman wanted the space to rent out as an apartment.
It's the same guy who knocked down Country Bear Hall.
Yep.
He's coming for Splousched.
He already came.
The single period entry is where DOS stores the name of the directory we're currently in, and the double period refers to the directory above the current one.
Splousched.
Did somebody say sploushed? I love the New Year special.
Oh, hey, Wolfie.
Hey, Ben, how's it going?
It's okay.
Great. I just love the special. I love being here every year. And now that we have a new decade coming in, I've started to even plan for next year's special. I got a script. You want to see? Okay, great. One. Gotta find it here. Two. And my last one. Three. These are the pages I have. I'm so excited to be in the special. What's wrong? Aren't you excited for this and next year's special?
Wolfie, I have to tell you something. This may be this may be a little confusing for you.
What's confusing?
There aren't going to be any more specials. The special is gone.
Gone? What do you mean? This is our 10th year. We're gonna keep doing this, aren't we?
No, Wolfie. If the special dies, it doesn't come back.
Well, if it dies, we'll just, do it again next year.
It doesn't work that way, Wolfie.
Well, why not? We've had this special every year, and I had this script, and God, you know how much I slaved over this. I'm just really upset, and I don't know how to process this. Oh.
I told you it would be kind of a little hard for you, Wolfie, but we're here. We'll remember it.
I guess so.
And I'm here. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of this place. We won't have the studio anymore.
I'm gonna miss you, Splousched Studios.
It's Splousched, Wolfie.
Oh yeah.
Action! throwing. It's a new hobby for young millennials, but for us, it's going to be for tape smashing, because tape smashing is tradition, and tradition is Splousched. So, let's get our good friend Ben to tell us what tape we're smashing this year. What's the tape?
Hey guys, so today we're going to be smashing The Land of Far Away. It's a fantasy film starring Christian Bale when he was a little kid, and it won the Best Picture Academy Award in 1985, 86, 87, and 89. But yeah, we're going to smash it. Here you go.
Thank you. All right. Be gone. Dude, why?
Now that we've seen how to move around, let's see how to enter data.
Remember that time on the Disney boardwalk? We went to that Italian restaurant. That was a good... Seasonal allergens.
Disney Boardwalk's great.
The Disney boardwalk was great because it had that good Italian place.
It's very. It's only a short walk from Disney's Hollywood Studios.
No,
former
you're thinking
home.
of Epcot.
No.
It's near Epcot.
It is closer to Epcot, but you can still walk to Hollywood Studios from
I
there.
did not know that.
And former location of Doug Live. Anyway, this decade's given us a lot of memories, a lot of laughs, tears, and now it seems as though now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I've seen it clear. I've made my case, of which I'm certain. To think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me.
There are two additional means of checking the validity of a file or disk. The compare command, abbreviated COMP, can be used to compare two files to see if their contents are identical.
Microsoft Clippy has my family heirlooms. And you did it. You did it once, you did it twice. And the third time is when I started to suspect something might have been amiss. So, discuss. Talk!
It was, in fact, the great hatred of Doug Live of the early 2010s.
Oh, okay. And in what sense would you say there was a great Doug Live hatred? I think everyone liked Doug Live.
You know what? You can go back.
I'm
Let's
not
go
going back.
You
I'm
can
not
go back.
going back.
You can go.
Info, period, SEP,
You know, Will, looking back, think about all the people who we've interacted with here over the years.
Mm-hmm.
What a place.
Yeah.
What a
yeah.
series of years.
It's really a temple
What?
of great
What?
ideas.
What a series of years.
Yeah.
You say something about ideas?
It really was a great series of years.
You said something about ideas?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great. It was a great temple of
How about
ideas.
those grades? Were those grades worth it? After all that studying, after all, you worked with all that and all the Tide Pods and the studying and the hooked on phonics, was it all worth it?
Yeah, well, I eventually got my PhD in the study of Tide Pods, so I'm an expert in this field.
In
So,
what
yeah.
field? Wait. We're getting a phone call. It's from a friend. Hello, friend?
Listen, I am so sick and tired of you guys calling me all the time. My phone never stops ringing because it's you guys. I mean, aren't you over this by now? Like, isn't this isn't this something that children do? Like, you go in what's a glorified basement with paintings and puppets. Like, isn't it something that you should be over?
Hey, John, we're on air right now.
I'm sorry?
We're on air right now.
Like right now?
Right now.
Oh, look, guys, it is such a pleasure to be here. You know, even remote on this Splousched Studios New Year special, the last one. I can't believe it. A whole decade. What an accomplishment it really is. It really bums me not to be able to be there, but I'm really glad to be included in this. It's a holiday tradition just as much for me as it is for any of you. And I'm so grateful for the opportunities that Splousched had allowed for me to embark on in my own career. And while I'm bummed I can't be there, I know that there's a bright future ahead for all of us. So thanks for letting me hang out.
Wow.
DOS gives us control over the way the output of its commands appears on the screen. Let's use the directory command to see how these filters are implemented.
Listen. Who was your favorite? Who was your favorite? Just, we've been here a long time. Has it been a long time? It's been a long time. Give me my mug. Can you fill up a mug with water? I'm not joking. Fill up a mug with water, bring it back to me. Right now. This isn't a troll. Please fill up a mug with water.
I remember when I was the intern.
Intern? Intern at what? What are we?
I brought options.
Okay, thank you.
This one?
Yes.
Careful.
Thank you. Oh. Where'd that come from?
What?
The puppet.
Looking back on this full decade of Splousched, there's a lot of really great memories, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't ask you to talk, Will. I think really what I'm going to look back fondly on is when Beauregard really stepped up and became a great kid.
Yeah.
I think Stanley was a great influence on him.
Stanley was a good influence. Stanley was very influential on this entire series. So.
Wouldn't it have been nice if Stanley had been a good influence on you, you piece of trash?
Well, I predated Stanley.
Right.
And
yeah.
And
I bet you did.
My favorite Splousched memory is my debut in the 2012 New Year's Eve special, where I was in it for a very brief moment in time, but I am hanging off of one of the poles. So,
yeah,
that was my debut, and probably my favorite memory working in this studio.
Isn't it funny that this human being's favorite memory involves himself and only himself? There's no one else in that shot of him hanging on that pole. Mine doesn't even involve me. I had nothing to do with Beauregard. I don't even think I ever once had a scene with Stanley, but I respect him so much. And then here you are coming in and being like, there's nothing good about Splousched except me. This is the problem. This is why the studio has to close down. This is why we're sitting here wherever the heck we are, because you're not a team player. All you do is think about yourself. You pig.
Ben, this is my story.
Remember our file cabinet? A directory is like a drawer in the file cabinet. It can contain any number of files.
What was your favorite thing of the 2010s?
One time, I was cleaning out my basement, and in a little cluttered corner of the basement, I found an old bread machine.
Okay.
And that was probably it.
Yeah. We've had a lot. We've really had a lot.
Put a new diskette, or one you won't mind erasing, in the A drive. Pause the tape now if you need time to get ready.
So I know what I was doing 10 years ago tonight. I was at Splousched Studios right here doing the first New Year's special with Jacob.
I'm still Elijah.
And I'm still Jacob.
And this is still the 2010 Splousched Studios New Year's special, right? You bet it is. Having a good time? I'm having a wonderful time. So am I, and so are you, I hope.
Now, you two didn't join the cast yet. What were you doing on New Year's 9-10?
Believe it or not, I was actually at Epcot celebrating New Year's Eve in World Showcase.
Wow. What about you, Will? What were you doing 10 years ago?
We'll be right back.
Without formatting, a disk can't be used in your system. The formatting process divides the disk's storage space into sectors that DOS uses to organize, store, and retrieve data.
So I think it goes without saying that Orson Welles' 1941 opus Citizen Kane is the greatest movie that ever has or will be made. And every movie made after that point is simply a shallow imitation of that masterpiece. And just as that is the truth, I think we can both agree that never will there be a better game than Shrek 2 for GameCube.
Oh, yes. I agree. Okay, so here's the thing. I waver back and forth between Shrek 2 for GameCube and Angry Birds Seasons.
Okay. I was much more of an Angry Birds Rio man myself, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yes, exactly. Angry Birds Rio. See, the cool thing about Angry Birds Rio is it had like those sound effects.
Yeah.
Where it was like the fun music or whatever.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The more we talk about video games, the more I really feel like I'm going places.
You know what?
Because
I can't agree with you more.
Video games it's a way of transporting you into a world of birds killing pigs, and really, what else could you want?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've heard many things kill your birds, but like those pigs, I've heard they've got it too good for too long.
That's exactly right. And
the day of reckoning has come.
So let's think back. Do you remember when the first special happened?
Yes.
In 2010. It was the New Year's 2009 to 2010. Do you remember what some great video games of 2009 were?
I think I do. I remember up there, definitely, is Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh, yes. Which one was it? What era was that one?
They talk in a pseudo-Italian kind of accent.
I see.
I feel like that was like 17th century.
Remember Assassin's Creed Syndicate? When there were two of them, and it was British, and then you got to like do missions for the Queen?
Was that the one that had all the weird graphics where you would just see like eyeballs and teeth on people's faces?
If it wasn't, it should have been.
Maybe that... Wait, you said Syndicate, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that was Unity. I'm maybe confusing two games.
No, what you are thinking of is Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
If you're using a hard disk machine, you may only have one disk drive.
We're staying single here at the Splousched Studios 2020 New Year's special. Stay with us.
If the C drive is active, you can accidentally reformat your hard disk, erasing everything on it.
Sploushed will never die because it's already dead.
That's true. The lawyers did come in and gave us a cease and desist letter, as well as a DNR. Splousched Studios' New Year's special cannot go into the 2020s because, in a way, it's definitive of the 2010s.
That's the thing, is that...
It was here when the decade started, it's here when the decade's ending, but that's it. That's it. And everything that's happened since then, I mean, you remember Meet Dave?
I do.
Now, that premiere had that big head.
Release 3 lets us add descriptive information or annotate any value entry by typing a semicolon directly after the value, then typing the annotation in.
Hey, Ben.
Oh, greetings, friend. How you doing?
I'm just pretty sad. Because Splousched Studios is closing. Forever.
I know.
And I just don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I don't have anyone. I'm going to have to go back to Discovery House. You don't even know what that is.
I don't, but Wolfie, that's silly. You can do anything you want, and you have plenty of people.
I do?
You just need to look.
Where?
Well, let me explain.
Where are you going?
If just one person believes in you, deep enough and strong enough, believes in you, hard enough and long enough, before you knew it, someone else would think, if he can do it, I can do it. Making it two whole people who believe in you, deep enough and strong enough, believe in you, hard enough and long enough, there's bound to be some other person who believes in making it a threesome, making it three. People you can say, believe in me. And if three whole people, why not four? And if four whole people, why not more? And more, and more. And when all those people believe in you, deep enough and strong enough, believe in you, hard enough and long enough, it stands to reason you yourself will start to see what everybody sees in you. And maybe even you can believe in you too.
What a good song. I knew you guys could make me feel better about Splousched.
They really trashed this place.
No respect. No respect for a great studio. We filmed Slime Equals Fun Time here every year since 2007 except 2008. Triple Dare.
Double Dare 09. Saturday night at Splousched.
Me and some puppets.
The blog.
And Splash Studios New Year's special every year.
Well, I'm sure it'll make a fine apartment for someone. The bed is a full. I would have gone with the Queen. Happy New Year. Happy 2020.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Will, I know we've had some disagreements over the years.
That we have. Yep. I'm gonna miss this place. Well, if we can't have it, then no one can.